Good morning, students. Welcome to RAKVB e-learning. We hope you all are fit and fine. In the last lecture, we have completed with the first chapter. Continuing, we will start with our second chapter, that is what is around us. हमारे आस पास क्या है? What is around us? Let's begin. I want all of you to open your SS textbook. Ready with the textbooks? Tanvin was roaming in the garden with his mother. While walking, a question arose in his mind. Tanvin asked his mother, "What is land made up of?" Mother replied, "Do you see the sun every day? The sun too has a family which is known as solar family. Our Earth is one of the members of the solar system. The most important point is that only Earth among all the members of the solar system has got the suitable temperature, water, and air to sustain living beings. Now, this is a conversation between a son and his mother. The son was confused and he asked that, what did he ask? What this land made up of, right? So the mother replied कि क्या आप everyday sun को देखते हो? You guys also must be seeing sun, right? So the mother said कि sun has its own solar family, out of which Earth is one of the member. And most adorable thing about Earth is only the planet that sustains life. ठीक है, सिर्फ अर्थ ऐसा प्लानट है जहाँ पे लिविंग बींग्स, ह्यूमन बींग्स या फिर प्लांट्स एनिमल्स एग्जिस्ट कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि उसके पास सूटेबल टेम्परेचर है, सूटेबल क्वांटिटी में वाटर अवेलेबल है, एयर है, राइट? जनरली इट इज बिलीव्ड दैट the part of sun which has been detached from sun after the correlation is earth. Now, through the study of Big Bang theory, we all come to know that earth is made up of such molecules that is the same of sun. बहुत सारी ऐसे chemical changes होने के बाद there was a formation of earth. So at this time of its origin, it was in the form of a fireball. Right? How was it? It was of fireball. And slowly and steadily, the heavier materials, heavier molecules settled down, and the thinner and the lighter portion stayed and floated up. This fireball started to cool down slowly. Many elements of the earth got transformed into liquid, further into solid. Okay, the molecules, the elements started taking some form. So some took liquid form and some took solid form. During this process, the elements which got transformed into solid are known as lithosphere. Now, during the process, यानी कि जो process हो रहा था जहाँ पे वो fireball settle होके धीरे धीरे liquid और सॉलिड का पार्ट ले रहा था, उसमें से जो सॉलिड का पार्ट है उसे हम कहते हैं लिथोस्फियर. वो एरिया को क्या नाम दिया गया है? लिथोस्फियर. लिथोस्फियर. The element which got transformed into liquid are known as hydrosphere. कौन से दो स्फीयर के बारे में हमने देखा यहाँ पे? लिथोस्फियर एंड हाइड्रोस्फियर. लिथोस्फियर आर दोज कि जो एलिमेंट्स हॉट फायरबॉल में से जो सॉलिड मटेरियल में ट्रांसफॉर्म हुआ, दैट पार्टिकल्स वर लिथोस्फियर. एंड those who got converted, those elements which got converted into liquid were hydrosphere. The elements which transformed into gaseous came to be known as atmosphere. क्या कहा जाता है इसे? Atmosphere. Now what I want you people to do is just go outside your home, take a look around. If you see around, you see some birds, trees, roads, houses, buildings, car, vehicle, lots of things you are seeing, right? So, above all the living world, which developed due to land, water, and air, came to be known as Biosphere. So, जहाँ पे एक लैंड डेवलप हुआ जिसमें लिविंग वर्ल्ड एग्जिस्ट करता है, लिविंग वर्ल्ड यानी प्लांट्स, एनिमल्स, इंसेक्ट्स, बर्ड्स, ये सब जहाँ पे एग्जिस्ट करते हैं, वो स्फीयर को नाम दिया गया है बायोस्फीयर. In this way, the four spheres came into existence on Earth. Which are the four spheres that we learned? First, that took place of a solid form was lithosphere. The second element which transformed into liquid were lithosphere. The third layer was of the elements that took place into took changed into gases are which, remembered or not, our atmosphere, yes. And the layer in which living being exists is biosphere. I hope you all will remember all the four spheres of the earth. Yes. See, this is a beautiful picture of showing all the four spheres on the earth. See, atmosphere is at the toppest layer because over there is an existence of gases. See, one biosphere is also given where animals, birds, human beings are living. Water is described as hydrosphere, and the portion that is covered with land is lithosphere. First, let's study in detail lithosphere. The sphere on which we live is known as lithosphere. Let's break the word. वर्ड को ब्रेक करें तो लिथो मिलता है और एक स्पीयर मिलता है. लिथो यानी कि रॉक. लिथो मीन्स रॉक और स्फीयर यानी कि layers. The upper layer of the earth is made of soil and solid materials like rock. किससे बना है लिथोस्फीयर का upper layer? Soil and solid materials like rock. Approximately 29% of the surface of which Earth is covered with lithosphere. What is the total surface of the Earth covered with lithosphere? Approximately 29%. This layer is almost 64 kilometer to 100 kilometer thick. How thick is this layer? 64 kilometer to 100 kilometer. The thickness of the lithosphere is not the same everywhere on the earth. That's absolutely right. हर जगह पे जो अर्थ के लिथोस्फीयर की थिकनेस है यानी कि जो लैंड की थिकनेस है वो ज़रूरी नहीं कि हर जगह सेम हो. The thickness of the lithosphere is not the same everywhere on the earth. Similarly, their interior and exterior do not have identical physical features. It is mostly made up of substance like soil and rocks. यानी कि ये जो भी पार्ट है जहाँ पे लिथोस्फीयर कवर्ड है वो एक दूसरे से अलग फीचर्स है नहीं. Mostly both are made up of all the layers of lithosphere are made up of soil and rocks. See, now, which all things are involved in land? So, landforms like mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys are seen on lithosphere. Lithosphere में ये बहुत सारे अलग अलग forms दिखते हैं. For example, mountains, plateaus, plains and valleys also. Mountains यानी कि पहाड़, plateaus यानी कि थोड़ी upper land, plains यानी कि एकदम fertile land, एकदम plain land, फिर valleys यानी कि खाई. तो ये सारे पार्ट्स हैं lithosphere के. The temperature increases as we move towards the center of the earth. The molten rocks यानी कि अर्थ का जो पार्ट है Yes. So the innermost part of the earth is made up of molten rocks, yani ki magma. What is magma? Magma is the molten rock interior inside the interior of the earth. There are many gases present in the interior of the earth which rise up with pressure and heat. Now, it's not like only magma is present. Because of the pressure and heat, there are many gases, but the pressure of the rock of the earth's surface is equally strong. यानी कि उसका जो upper layer यानी कि जो crust वाला layer है, that is also very strong. Thus, balance between the two is maintained. यानी कि अंदर जो मॉल्टन मैग्मा है और उसके गैसेस का जो प्रेशर है उसका और ऊपर के अर्थ के क्रस्ट का लेयर सेम है. सो द क्रस्ट ऑफ द अर्थ डज नॉट ब्रेक, वरना प्रेशर की वजह से अर्थ की जो क्रस्ट वाला क्रस्ट इज द अपर मोस्ट लेयर ऑफ द अर्थ, तो वो ब्रेक हो सकता था. When the balance between the two is not maintained, the crust breaks and a volcano erupts. क्या होता है जब ये क्रस्ट का लेयर क्रस्ट में और अंदर के मैग्मा में बैलेंस मेंटेन नहीं होता, देन दैट मैग्मा कम्स आउट एंड इरप्ट एज अ volcano. See, what is the question asked by that boy? Mommy, how is the lithosphere useful to us? आप लोगों को भी लग रहा होगा कि हम लिथोस के बारे में पढ़ तो रहे हैं, पर वो हमें किस चीज़ में काम आता है? So here, where can we construct our home if lithosphere is not there? क्या हम पानी पे करते, floating houses रखते? No. So without lithosphere, how can we get water to drink, agriculture for food, minerals for industries and forests? Just imagine a world there where there is no land. अगर लैंड ही नहीं है तो वहाँ लाइफ ही सस्टेन कर सकेगी नहीं. Draw a picture depicting all the details you observe on lithosphere based on your conversation. यानी कि उसकी मम्मी ने क्या किया कि एक चीज आप ऐसी हर एक चीज को ऑब्जर्व करो जो लिथोस्फीयर के बेसिस पे बनी हो. Even I want you all to draw this picture. Draw some pictures of things that you observe around you. Okay. Hydrosphere. The second layer was hydrosphere. Now let me talk to you about hydrosphere. The hydrosphere is the liquid component of earth. What is hydrosphere? The liquid component of the earth. It includes oceans, seas, lakes, pond, river and streams. On the surface of the earth, the area of water is more than that of land. Earth की अगर हम बात करें तो every one of us know that 3/4 of land is covered with water and only 1/4 portion is of land. Hydrosphere covers 71% of Earth's surface. A water body in hydrosphere that carries a huge amount of water is known as ocean. यानी कि सबसे बड़ी water body जो है वो है ocean. Oceans हमारे पास कितने हैं? तो कहा गया है पैसिफिक ओशन, अटलांटिक ओशन, इंडियन ओशन और आर्टिक ओशन. कितने ओशंस है वो अर्थ पे? Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean and Arctic Ocean. All these oceans are connected with each other. The water bodies close to the land are known as seas. Now, oceans से थोड़े छोटे और वाटर बॉडीज जो लैंड के नज़दीक हो उसे हम कहते हैं सीज. क्या कहते हैं? सीज, बेस, स्ट्रेट्स, गल्फ्स एक्सेट्रा. सीज यानी कि अरेबियन सी है, मेडिटेरियन सी है, गल्फ ऑफ मन्नार है, सुना है ना ऐसा कभी नाम? बे ऑफ बंगाल है, राइट? The ocean on the earth are huge and deep. Obviously, oceans are huge and deep. Valleys with the depth of 10 to 11 kilometers are located at their bottom. यानी कि उनके बॉटम में भी 10 to 11 किलोमीटर्स की वैलीज यानी कि उसके अंदर भी इतनी बड़ी बड़ी खाई है. The ocean bed has similar features like that of surface of the earth. Yes, that is very interesting thing that we will learn over here. Ki the land and the features that we have on the surface of the land of the earth, the similar features are there on the ocean bed. Or what is ocean bed? The land area under the ocean. Over there we have animal life that sustains. Over there we also have plant life that sustains. If you observe any documentary movies with that cover geographic or discovery or something which contains some knowledge about ocean, over there you can see that if they are finding something, there is a ocean bed, a land is there below the water area, and few plants are being seen, animals are being seen, right? Even the earth of the even the ocean bed over there have mountains, plateaus, vast plains, valleys, etc. So don't think that only land surface is having such kind of landforms, but on the ocean bed also we have such kind of landforms. Mummy, how much water will there be in the seas? Since sea water is salty, is it useful to us? Now see the smartness of the boy. He's asking if we have plenty of water, but are we using that water? So the mother said, yes, ocean contains 97% of the total amount of the earth on earth. टोटल अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर ऑन अर्थ, यानी कि सिर्फ 3% ऐसा वाटर है जो हम यूज एंड कंज्यूम कर सकते हैं. Approximately one third of remaining water is trapped in ice caps and glaciers. Out of which one third water कहाँ पे trapped यानी कि रह जाता है? Ice caps and glaciers यानी कि in the pole area or on the mountain area, top of mountain area. If we see in India, if we talk about India, the glaciers are found on Himalayas. Some water is accumulated in the lakes and some flows in the river and some is stored in interior of the earth as groundwater. See over here you are able to find out the sources of fresh drinking water. Fresh consumable water. तो पहले हमने क्या देखा? Ice caps and glaciers. Second we saw was groundwater, lakes, rivers, ponds, etc. Right? The amount of potable water is less, यानी कि fit for drinking. The amount which you can drink directly is very less. Fresh water is precious. कैसा है? Fresh water is precious. This fresh water is required by living beings for their existence. Obviously हम fresh water के बिना कोई life sustain कर पाएगा नहीं. The moisture for rain, which is the main source of fresh water, comes from the ocean only. Now just see the interesting thing. The freshest source of water है, that is rain, right? And that comes from oceans. So that part of the water comes from the ocean. Now, valuable chemicals, minerals, salt, fish, etc. are found in the seas. Now, over here we are able to see the uses of sea. Okay, what are the useful things that we extract from ocean, seas, or hydrosphere? The first is the freshest source of water which can be drinkable. Second is valuable chemicals, minerals, salt, fish, etc. are found from sea. As we have living organism on the land, in the same way the sea and the ocean have aquatic life inside them. See, मैंने कहा था ना ऊपर कि even on the ocean bed, in the ocean sea, they have an aquatic life existing over there. The tremendous forces of waves, tides and currents of ocean are potential source of generating electricity. Have you heard about tidal energy? Yes. So from the tidal energy, sometimes we generate electricity. So it is a source of electricity again. So if you are being asked with a question, what are the uses of hydrosphere? What will you answer? Yes, that we get valuable chemicals, minerals, salt, fish, and sometimes we also generate electricity. There is an aquatic life, so out of aquatic life, seafoods can be also consumed as food. Besides, the ocean are also useful as waterways. Obviously, yes, it is a means of transportation. Waterways are used as means of transportation, जहाँ पे आप शिप्स बोट वगैरह से अंदर ट्रैवल भी कर सकते हैं. इट इज नाउअडेज इट इज ऑल्सो द सोर्स ऑफ एडवेंचर. वाइट वाटर राफ्टिंग आपने सुना हो तो वाटर राफ्टिंग, बोटिंग, सो इट इज नाउ ऑल्सो एन सोर्स ऑफ एडवेंचर. Now let's understand the third sphere, that is atmosphere. The sphere of the earth that wraps the earth from all sides is called atmosphere. Now, atmosphere is covered on the all the side of the earth. ऐसा नहीं कि खाली लैंड पे है और वाटर पे नहीं है, वाटर पे है या लैंड पे नहीं है. It extends approximately from earth surface 600 किलोमीटर above. कितना है earth surface से? 600 किलोमीटर above. It cannot be seen clearly with the naked eye like lithosphere and hydrosphere. अब जैसे लिथोस्फीयर और हाइड्रोस्फीयर को देख सकते हो, एटमोस्फियर को कभी देख सकते नहीं है. आपने कभी एयर को देखा? नहीं, but it's definitely its presence can be felt. Atmosphere is composed of various gases, water vapor, dust particles, smoke, salt, microorganism, etc. What are the components that are included in atmosphere? So, atmosphere is colorless. It composes of gases, water vapor, dust particles, small smoke, salt, and microorganism. Atmosphere is colorless, odorless, and transparent. मतलब it does not have any taste, it does not have color, and it is very transparent. आप उसको आसानी से देख सकते हो. Odorless is tasteless और smellless. उसमें कोई स्मेल नहीं होती. Colorless यानी because it is colorless you can see it is, no, you cannot say it is transparent. Solid, liquid, and gaseous elements are included in the atmosphere. It contains approximately 78% of nitrogen. See what is the content? What does atmosphere contain of? It contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 1% of other gases. Nitrogen 78%, oxygen 21%, and 1% of other gases. When we go higher from the Earth's surface, the amount of most of the gases in the atmosphere decreases. Carbon dioxide gas is heavy, so it is found more in the lower layer of the air. यानी कि नीचे की जो लोअर लेयर है एयर के, वहाँ पे कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड है, उसके मॉलिक्यूल्स हैवी होने की वजह से वहाँ पे प्रेजेंट दिखते हैं. और जैसे जैसे आप ऊपर के एरिया में जा रहे हो, मतलब जैसे आप माउंटेन वगैरह के लिए जा रहे हो, तो आपको पता चलेगा कि वहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन की रेट है वो कम होती जाती है. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द गैसेज इन द एटमोसफियर डिक्रीजेज एज वी गो अबाव the Earth's surface. Ozone gas comprises of very small portion in the air. The gas absorbs the ultraviolet rays from the sun and protects the earth from excessive heat of sun. This gas is more in portion in the morning in the open ground and in the air near the sea. तो sun के आसपास, now here we have learned about ozone gas. वो एक एयर का एक छोटा सा प्रोपोर्शन है. दिस गैस अब्जॉर्ब्स अल्ट्रावायलेट रेसेस ऑफ द सन. कौन से रेसेस को वो लेता है? अल्ट्रावायलेट, यानी कि जो हार्मफुल रेज है उससे हमें और हमारे अर्थ को प्रोटेक्ट करता है. ओजोन गैस कहाँ कहाँ ज़्यादातर अवेलेबल रहता है? मॉर्निंग के टाइम पे और सी एरिया के नज़दीक. See over here in the picture, the proportion is given. 21% of oxygen, 1% of other gases, and 78% of nitrogen. Are you able to see? Yes. Let's continue. Gases like oxygen and nitrogen keeps the living creature on the earth alive. Nitrogen reduces the intensity of oxygen. Water is the most important component in the atmosphere. एटमॉस्फेयर का सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट कौन सा है? वाटर. Due to heat, the water in the form of vapor evaporates and mixes with air, in which, and it is known as moisture. द प्रोसेस ऑफ व्हाट इज मॉइस्चर, अगर आपको पता चल बताया जाए तो हीट की वजह से, हीट की मतलब सन रेज की हीट की वजह से जो वाटर इवोपरेट होता है उसे हम कहते हैं मॉइस्चर। फिर वही मॉइस्चर, वही वेपर जब कूल होता है तो उसकी प्रोसेस को कहते हैं कंडेंसेशन। क्या कहेंगे? कंडेंसेशन। Various forms of moisture like dew, fog, cloud and precipitation are due to condensation. हमने देखा कि कभी कभी ड्यू होता है, फॉग्स होते हैं, क्लाउड इवन, ये सब किस चीज के पार्ट है? कंडेंसेशन के। The effect of atmosphere is seen on human being in every aspects of life, such as their food habit, clothing habit, color, economic activities, etc. So atmosphere plays an important role, right? The area and the atmosphere we have belong to, our lifestyle, our way of living our lifestyle, the way of our wearing clothes, our economic activity, our food habits, everything change. See, if we are living near the coastal area, obviously our main food will be seafood. But if we are living in the plain area or in a plateau area, what will be our main food? Obviously grains and veggies, right? So many does so our lifestyle depends on the atmosphere. If we are in a cooler region, we wear woolen clothes. If we are in the hotter part, we wear cotton clothes. Many dust particles are seen in the atmosphere. Spreading of sun rays are visible due to these particles. अगर आपने देखा होगा तो वहाँ पे स्मॉल स्मॉल पार्टिकल्स है। घर में जब अंधेरा हो और कर्टेन थोड़ा सा ओपन हो तो वो पार्ट में से बहुत सारे छोटे 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 ऐसे पार्टिकल्स दिखते हैं जो हम यूं ही आंखों से देख पाते नहीं हैं। It is due to the dust particle that it does not suddenly turn dark after the sunset and not suddenly turn bright after the sunrise. आपने देखा होगा तो धीरे धीरे उजाला होता है और धीरे धीरे अंधेरा हो रहा है। तो because of that scattering of light due to particles, we don't realize sudden brightness during the sun rays and sudden darkness after the sunset. The sun rays are reflected back with the help of this dust particle on the surface of the earth, and we receive the light of the sun. We are able to listen to sound due to presence of atmosphere. Obviously, moon पे अगर आप जा रहे हो तो वहाँ क्या आप एक दूसरे को सुन पाते हो? No, because there is no layer of atmosphere present over there. So, because of the presence of atmosphere, because only the presence of air, we are able to hear. And this is the only reason why radio and Doordarshan telecast are possible. So this is a so beautiful picture of human life and spheres. 4 spheres of Earth. And because of the 4 sphere, our life can be easily sustained. Hydrosphere, atmosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Now, the last part and the last layer of our Earth is biosphere, the part of lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere where the living world exists is biosphere. एक वैसा लेयर जहाँ पे तीनों अलग अलग लेयर का मिक्सचर हो और उसकी वजह से लाइफ एग्जिस्ट करती हो तो हम उसे कहते हैं बायोस्फीयर. It is one of the important sphere of the Earth. Earth is only the planet in the solar system having biosphere. हमने चैप्टर के स्टार्टिंग में ही देखा था कि सिर्फ अर्थ ही ऐसा प्लैनेट है जहाँ लिविंग लाइफ एग्जिस्ट करती है. Biosphere includes vegetation, animal, insects and human beings. We obtain food and many other necessary things from biosphere. Biosphere में से हमें क्या क्या मिलता है? Many necessary things can be obtained. जैसे food है. फिर what else do we get? Shelter, right? We cannot live without vegetation and animals. Can we? Vegetation matlab plants and all types of plants and animals. is your just imagine a life you are not eating your food. Just imagine, is it possible? Just imagine the house without the wood. No, so everything depends on vegetation and animals. Biosphere is the base of our existence and living. So biosphere is the base of our existence and living. Biosphere किस चीज का पार्ट है? हमारे existence का एक बहुत बड़ा important part है. Now again see, biosphere is again divided into two parts. One is living and non-living. Lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere from the non-living parts, while plants, animals and microorganisms are included in the living world. Obviously yes. लिथोस्फियर यानी कि माउंटेन्स है, रॉक्स है, लैंड, प्लेटूज, ये सब नॉन लिविंग थिंग है. हाइड्रोस्फियर वाटर है, लिक्विड्स है, ऐसा के सारे फॉर्म नॉन लिविंग है. एटमॉस्फियर एयर, गैसेस वगैरह नॉन लिविंग है. बट इफ यू टॉक अबाउट प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स एंड माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म, दिस आर द लिविंग पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. If man harms the earth by his activities, then do you think it will affect the spheres? Obviously yes. हम रोड्स को कंस्ट्रक्ट करने के लिए, पीपल के ह्यूमन नीड्स को बढ़ाने के लिए डिफॉरेस्ट्रेशन करते जा रहे हैं, यानी कि फॉरेस्ट को कट डाउन कर रहे हैं. तो क्या अगर हम फॉरेस्ट को कट डाउन करेंगे तो वहाँ के एनिमल्स को अफेक्ट होगा, हमारी ऑक्सीजन लेवल जो है वो कम हो जाएगी, हमें जो एक्सट्रैक्शन मिल रहा है फॉरेस्ट से या वेजिटेशन से वो कम हो जाएगा, उसकी वजह से पॉल्यूशंस बढ़ेगी. तो पॉल्यूशन जैसे जैसे बढ़ेगी वैसे वैसे हमारे जो मॉन्यूमेंट्स वगैरह है सब डिस्ट्रॉय होते जाएंगे, हम पब्लिक की लाइफ पूरी तरीके से इम्बैलेंस्ड हो जाएगी. Right? So it is our duty to conserve all the four spheres of the earth. See, this are the components of biosphere. Biosphere is divided into three: natural, man-made and people. Natural में है trees, mountains, birds, clouds, sky, everything. Man-made में है monuments, roads, factories. People में हमारी family है, the places where we go for work, the places where we enjoy with our friends. Effect of human activities on sphere. This एक ऐसा इमेज है जो हमारे ह्यूमन एक्टिविटीज की वजह से स्पीयर में चेंजेस देख रहा है. See, tube wells are developed, factories are there, houses are built, agriculture productivity is being done. Yes, human being knowingly or unknowingly undertake many activities for their development. Human action causes an imbalance in different spheres. हम चाहे या ना चाहे, जाने या अनजाने में हमसे बहुत सारी ऐसी एक्टिविटीज होती है जहाँ पे चार अपने खुद के डेवलपमेंट के लिए हम स्पीयर्स, हमारे चारों स्पीयर में इम्बैलेंस ला रहे हैं. Due to this, the balance of various spheres is threatened. Underground nuclear testing, too much drilling for mineral oil and excessive drilling of tube wells affect the lithosphere and causes an imbalance. अब हर एक चीज़ में न्यूक्लियर टेस्ट कर रहे हो, फिर मिनरल्स एंड ऑयल्स को निकाल रहे हो, ट्यूब वेल्स ड्रिल कर रहे हो, तो ये सब की वजह से इम्बैलेंस क्रिएट होता है. Dumping of waste from villages and cities along with industrial waste into water bodies pollute them. क्या हो रहा है, आप विलेजेस और सिटीज़ के एरिया में जो इंडस्ट्रियल वेस्ट है वो जाके डंप कर रहे हो, तो वहाँ की जो वाटर बॉडीज़ है वो भी पॉल्यूट हो रही है. पोलर कैप्स हैव स्टार्टेड मेल्टिंग. ये बहुत बड़ी वो है हमारे लिए कि पोलर कैप्स यानी कि जो ग्लेशियर्स है माउंटेन के, वो भी ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की वजह से आजकल मेल्ट होने स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं. Oil spills from ships and disposal of industrial chemical also pollutes water. Now, because it pollutes water, there is a destruction of marine life. Marine life यानी कि the life that exists under the water or inside the water, the aquatic life, which is highly dangerous for the hydrosphere. Obviously, harmful gases emitted by industries, workshops, power stations, and vehicles pollute air. The areas with a higher frequency of vehicles shows increased rate of carbon dioxide in the air. अगर हम बात करें तो हम कभी पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट को यूज़ करते हैं? नहीं, कहीं पे भी जाना है हम हमारे पर्सनल व्हीकल लेके जा, तो हमें नहीं पता कि हम जो इतने व्हीकल्स यूज कर रहे हैं उसकी वजह से एयर में कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड बढ़ रहा है. The amount of CO2 is the air in the air increases due to the cutting of trees. अगेन मैंने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही बताया कि हम हमारी नीड्स को फुलफिल करने के लिए ट्रीज को कट कर रहे हैं, डिफॉरेस्टेशन कर रहे हैं. Heat on the earth increases due to increase of CO2 in air. In this way, human activities affect the biosphere. हम डायरेक्टली या इनडायरेक्टली कोई भी एक्टिविटी अगर कर रहे हैं तो उससे बायोस्फीयर डैमेज हो रहा है. There creates an imbalance in the biosphere. The nurturing links of nature are endangered due to exploitation of environment which endangers the biosphere. What does this line mean? Just understand. Nurturing link of nature यानी कि हमें जो अच्छी चीज़ें नेचर प्रोवाइड कर रहा था वो चीज़ आज endangered हो रही है, यानी कि खतरे में है. क्यों? तो कहा गया है एनवायरनमेंट को एक्सप्लॉइट कर रहे हैं हम लोग, उसमें से इतना ज़्यादा हमारे यूज़ के लिए हम उसे यूज़ कर रहे हैं कि एक बायोस्फीयर के लिए डेंजरस साबित हो रहा है. सो बाय दिस अ चैप्टर गेट्स ओवर एंड want all of you to note down the question answers that I'll attach with the PDF. In the next period, we will meet with our third chapter of social studies. I hope you all have enjoyed and understood well the chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.